G'day guys, our weekly wrap here after round 15. We see our championship women with just the 3 games for this weekend as Wyndham had the bye, remaining undefeated for the season thus far. We have McKinnon here to kick it off, 54, defeating Pakenham 40. It was Gray who took charge here for a majority of this game, even though it was quite low scoring, as you would say, 54 to 40 points. Brianna Suckling still unavailable for the Cougars. And then, Pakenham, what are we dissecting here?
They really couldn't get the ball in the hole. They shot at 20% for the game. They probably turned over. Oh, the turnovers weren't too bad, 17 for the game. They'd like to tidy up a little bit, but they just could not get anything going offensively. Nickerson was unusually quiet, shooting 2 of 14, finishing with 6 points. Not much to see here. I think that might put Pakenham's finals chances behind them, as McKinnon and Hume seem to be the ones fighting it out for that 4th position.
Absolutely. Speaking of Hume, they did fall short to Bulleen on this Saturday night, 60 to 74. So whether that makes a difference in the long run, we will find out very soon. But no, Hume, Bulleen, getting the job done there by 14 points. A quite comfortable win. Bontempelli with 14 points to go with their 5 rebounds. Unable to shoot well from beyond the arc, going of 2, but Ali Keating off the benchmark.
Yeah, she made a real impact, shooting 100% from the field to go with her 4 rebounds and 2 steals. Just provided some really good energy off the bench for the Boomers as they sort of spread the scoring load. For Hume, it was Emma Pov off the bench, looked pretty good with 12 points, while Hindle sort of did a bit of everything, 11 points, 9 boards and 4 steals. Certainly handy for Hume as they'll look to bounce back next week to get their season back on track.
Absolutely. Sunbury also got the win over Camberwell, 81 to 61. We continue to say this at Camberwell. Shorter with players at the moment. I believe some of them might come back soon, but whether this makes a difference or not, I don't think so. But Sunbury making a very late charge.
Yeah, Sunbury have finally found some form, and for the first half of the year, they were probably sitting down potentially last position, and they've really started to string it together. I guess it's a fairly new roster coming together, so a little bit of chemistry needed to be put together, and they're looking really good. The Hildebrand, I'm assuming sisters, doing a great job, and then Demetra in the centre, 16 points, 11 boards and 3 blocks, so she was also fantastic for the Jets.
Absolutely. Division 1 women here. Western Port fell short at home, 78 over Chelsea, 93. Mildura got it done at home by just 6 points, 86 to 80.
Upset of the week, I believe, Ted. I think this is one of the bigger ones. Bellarine have been sitting up top with Warrnambool dropping 2 games last weekend. And Tyra Johnson and Vanessa Power had a little bit more support around them, which made a big difference. With Lara Burrows, incredibly good with 15 points, and Georgia Main off the bench with 10 points to go with 3 boards and 3 assists. So all of a sudden, the big 2 have some support, and they're getting a really important win against Bellarine.
Yeah, absolutely. And you spoke about Warrnambool. They did get the win there over Melbourne University away from home, 63 to 76. We did have some interesting games here on the weekend. This was probably one of them that we sort of expected, I guess you could say, even though it was away from home for Warrnambool.
Yeah, Warrnambool are one of the favourites this season. They are still missing Mia Mills and didn't have Amy Wormold in this one, but Louise Brown has put the uniform back on. 10 points, 9 boards, 8 assists, 4 steals. She stuffed the stat sheet with Dakota Crichton also influential with 18 and 10. Melbourne Uni just, once again, is having the inconsistent year. They can't seem to find that much-needed consistency to knock over some of those stronger sides.
Absolutely. To round out Division 1 women, Warrandyte got the win, 56 over Craigieburn, 54. A very close battle there. Moving to Division 2 women here, just the 3 games. Gippsland got it done first on the Saturday night, 81 over Surf Coast, 62.
Yeah, really good team effort by Gippsland. I think their standout player was Mackenzie Miller, as usual, with 18 points, 10 rebounds and 5 assists. 18 points, 8 rebounds and 5 assists. But sort of a pretty even spread apart from that, which I think makes them a really hard team to defend. There was Lauren Tuplin, who flirted with a triple-double, 10 points, 11 rebounds, and 7 assists. But Surf Coast's second half of the season woes continue, Ted.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, you still have Scannell and Hollywood scoring 20-point pieces there, but it's sort of the rest of their unit there that just struggles to make up this deficit in most of their games.
Yeah, correct. And I think the absence of Kim Hammond of late, she made a really big impact to the team early in the season, getting up around 20 rebounds in a lot of games. I think her missing has really slowed the Chargers down.
Absolutely. To almost round out here, we have Collingwood, who fell short, 46 over Coburg, 90, to then see RMIT fall short as well, 82 over Blackburn, 101.
Yeah, Blackburn continue the charge towards finals. They've moved into second position, and I'd say they're feeling pretty good about themselves at this point, Ted.
Yeah.
They're, it's probably a game they would have expected to win, but you look at the spread of scoring and the spread of minutes, they're setting themselves up for a really big finals campaign.
Absolutely. Look, that'll be all for us this week, round 15. Keep it locked with finals right around the corner.